Top 10 Best Revenge K-Dramas of All Time so far. From true stories to gripping originals and webtoon adaptations, strong characters will rise up against their adversaries on this list, where revenge is said to best be served cold. But being served up in a K-drama is very satisfying, be it through psychological maneuvers and a well-planned strategy, or through the use of a skilled fist throwing a punch. Stick around, you don't want to miss this. Number 10. Celebrity. Influencers steal the limelight from one another by underhandedly opposing each other and creating scandals. Our female lead was once poor, but has now found some fame in becoming an influencer herself. Swept up into this new world, she'll manage her account in her own way, disregarding the pressures of others. However, an event threatens to bring several of them down together, and in a place where the sheer amount of likes and followers can make or break a celeb, they'll try to outlast each other. Our female lead will use her wits and charm to seek out a positive stance and seek justice against those who wrong her and cause harm to others. We'll get a peek at the vanity of plausible situations of the scheming and two-faced personalities that followers might not be aware of. However, amidst all that shady influencing, positive and transparent influencers who stay true to themselves is depicted through our female lead. Number 9. Taxi driver. A special forces officer is left distraught when a serial killer takes his mother's life. Failed by the law, his agonizing grief is overwhelming. Our male lead will one day get recruited to work for Rainbow Taxi. But this is no ordinary taxi service, more like a secret organization that takes justice into their own hands on behalf of the victims, where the law did not protect or fully serve them in due course. With the help of the taxi service, revenge is served up in a satisfying and justified way. Our female lead is a strong prosecutor who is both intrigued and concerned, so she sets out to investigate Rainbow Taxi and comes to witness their fight for victims. However, the legal and lawful balance between Rainbow Taxi's revenge will beg to answer a lot of questions about some cases in particular. This drama was so well delivered, it received a second season. Viewers might also recognize it as the webtoon adaptation of Deluxe Taxi. Number 8. Reborn Rich. This thrilling but also heartbreaking business and political drama, which is also known as the youngest son of a conglomerate, follows a loyal and dedicated employee who is set up by his employer and framed for a crime he did not commit. Our lead then wrongfully passes away, all orchestrated by the same conglomerate group of a business empire. In a miraculous turn of events, he awakens to discover himself with a second chance at life, reborn as the youngest son of the same conglomerate family that betrayed him. Biding his time and utilizing his new identity, he will seek out his revenge and punish those who framed him in his other life, by way of planning to take over the group. With family conflicts, power struggles, and featuring an all-star cast, Reborn Rich maintained high ratings and is led by Song Joong-ki, Lee Sung-min, and Shin Hyun-bin. It's based on the web novel Youngest Son of a Conglomerate. Number 7. Queenmaker. Two strong-willed women with drastically different lives from each other and different approaches will form an unlikely partnership and devise a plan to take down a huge corporation that stems with corruption. One of our female leads steps down from her position after a tragedy takes place, while she initially had an unfavorable encounter with our second female lead. They will team up to seek revenge and justice against this group by any means, and bringing those guilty forward to face justice. Queenmaker is a business and political drama that definitely gives viewers an entertaining story with great depth. Number 6. Bridal Mask, a time period drama set during the Japanese colonial rule of Korea, where a Zorro-like figure is the hero of the people. A family with two brothers will come to harbor a secret when one brother is an ambitious officer employed by the same oppressing colonists, much to the dismay of his mother. One day, tragedy befalls their family, and it's up to our male lead who will have to choose between his officer position and justice for his family. by stepping up and into the role of the heroic rebel known as Bridal Mask. Invoking action, mystery, and a heart-fluttering romance, Bridal Mask depicts the rising and revenge during a time of unrest. Number 5. Penthouse. A battle for wealth and power unravels at a luxury penthouse apartment with about 100 floors, known prestigiously as Hera Palace. The residents are the wealthiest, and conflicts between ambition and rank will take place. One of our characters is from a more modest family background, but desires to become the queen of Hera Palace. With entangled webs of family dramatics, there is also thriller woven in and mystery in this high society drama, where we have multiple characters to follow. Our female characters will certainly challenge each other in their conflicted race for that power by seeking out certain revenge. Number 4. Itaewon Class. A bright youth will have his life turned upside down by a heartless bully from a wealthy family. He'll also suffer tragedy when his father passes away due to an accident. Not only is our lead expelled from school, he faces an unimaginable situation as the modest life he knew is taken away, and he's forced behind bars. Later getting out, his dream is to follow in the footsteps of his father and open a pub in Itaewon known as Danbam. It's here he'll form connections with strong and other independent people who wish to join his team. They'll find themselves going up against a rival, but this time our lead will seek out his own revenge of sorts while striving to reach the dream he shared with his father by having success with his pub. Itaewon Class is also based on a webtoon and depicts themes of business, life, and romance. It stars the marvelous Park Seo-joon, Kim Da-mi, and Kwon Ha-ra. Number 3. My Name. Our female lead is revenge-driven. After the unjust death of her father, she'll come to cross paths and follow the guidance of an established and powerful criminal, as he directs her and guides her to enter the police force, where she takes on an undercover-like role. However, her yearning for revenge is strong. Our crime boss's motives aren't easily deciphered at first. Our female lead is tough and certainly knows how to throw a punch. A tangled web of law enforcement versus the organization of criminal activity will set the stage for our characters, serving viewers action, thriller, and mystery, along with the vibes of a hidden identity. Han So-hee, Park Hee-sun, and An Bo-hyun are key players in this drama. Number 2. The Glory. Based on some true events that unfolded in a student bullying case, which occurred in South Korea, The Glory follows our female lead, which stars Song Hae-kyo, who is the victim of brutal school bullying, let down by her teacher, the school, and legal system. She suffered incredible physical harm from her tormentors, who later went on to seemingly live vain and successful lives. Her desire for justice and revenge is heavily influenced throughout the story, as viewers resonate and hope for the villains of her past to get what they deserve, as that ugly past is revealed. This thrilling melodrama was showcased in 2 seasons. It also stars Lee Do-hyun and Im Ji-yoon. And back to award season, Song Hae-kyo went on to win an award for her work in this role. And the drama was discussed globally for its depiction of bullying cases and how many victims are often disregarded and not protected. Number 1. Bloodhounds. 2 young boxers form an unbreakable bond of friendship while falling into an unfortunate circumstance, and they'll later find themselves going up against a ruthless crime boss when our main lead's mother unknowingly signs an agreement and then falls short of the interest owed. Thugs arrive at her cafe to shake things up, but her talented son lands many blows and nearly takes down every one of them. But he's later taken down and then offered a job to work for the crime boss, which he refuses. Beaten badly by the villain's henchman, his new bestie will have his back, and then they team up to find a way out of this mess. They will both come to work for a once legendary moneylender who has now set things right and appeared to live in an honest way, but he was also later a target and victim of our current crime boss in the past. This riveting action drama gave viewers some of the best fight choreography depicted on screen. The drama setting also takes place during the timing of the COVID-19 pandemic. Bonus mentions: Vincenzo, Eve, The Devil Judge. And that wraps our list. Which revenge dramas made your watch list? Do you have a favorite? And did we miss any? You can let us know which ones they are in the comment section down below.